So now what are we looking at after we have the club shaft at first parallel? Well, now what we want to do is we want to start to look at certain things as this club is traveling into the top of the backswing. And as we get to the top of the backswing, what I'm paying attention to is making sure that the head of the golf club is continuing to be to the backside of the handle. What I also want to have happen is at the top of the backswing, I'm looking at this line right here. I want this line, depending upon the club, to always be leaning towards the left-hand side. I want it to be over in this direction over here. I don't want it to be over here. That's the place where we don't want to go. So now, once we have this club up at the top there, what I am then looking at is where the handle of the golf club is, and as I draw that down to my elbow joint, which is right about there, what I'm trying to make sure of is that these two lines are parallel to one another. Many times what you're going to see is you're going to see players get the arm a little bit low, which will then affect the club face, and I'll talk to you about that later. And also, it can get a little too high, which will also tend to affect the club face. We're going to talk about that next. But right now, what I want you to appreciate is where the shaft of the golf club is, where the arm is, and how they relate to that initial shaft plane line that you drew right at the start before you even put the club into motion.